Kia ora, and welcome to Wednesday's Economy Watch, where we follow the economic events and trends that affect Aotearoa. I'm David Chaston, and this is the international edition from interest.co.nz, and today we lead with news of a changing of the guard. Countries are moving away from US Treasuries as a core reserve asset, replacing it with gold. At the same time, crypto values, including for Bitcoin, seem to be fading fast. But first up today, there was a full dairy auction overnight, one that brought slightly lower overall prices, with the US dollar index falling 0.6%, mainly on a 3% lower fall for skim milk powder prices. Milk fat products like AMF, butter and cheddar all rose, offsetting the fall in powder prices. But the New Zealand dollar has also strengthened, so the result in New Zealand dollars was a 2% fall. A pullback in demand from China is part of the story too. In the US, they reported a surge in April job openings, their most in 18 months, notably in California and other western states. It is a services-related thing, with manufacturing jobs not really participating. Meanwhile, the US RCM-TIPP Economic Sentiment Survey fell slightly in June from May, but to its lowest in 2 years. And the US Logistics Managers Index is showing the full impacts of the current supply chain disruptions and stockpiling. It held in May at its highest since the pandemic stress period. It is increasing at an increasing rate for inventory costs, warehousing capacity, and freight prices. In China, we should note that it is wheat harvest season and they expect a bumper result. At the same time, both Australian and US farmers are hesitating in their plans for wheat as high fertiliser and fuel costs threaten to make the prospects very uncertain. In the EU, and as expected, CPI inflation firmed to 3.2% in May from 3% in April. Their core inflation rose as well. It seems to be only about rising fuel costs at present, with the spread wider quite limited. Will the ECB hike its policy rate on June the 11th? Markets are betting 100% it will. In Australia, they've slipped to their first trade deficit since 2017 in the March 2026 quarter. Exports of minerals fell, except for gold, while imports of data centre equipment surged. Globally, it's worth noting again that aluminium, zinc, copper and tin are all now at either a record high or post-pandemic high. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now just on 4.46%, down 1 basis point from this time yesterday. And the price of gold will start today down $9 at $4,482 an ounce. Silver's down 50 cents at just over $75 an ounce. Interestingly, an ECB analysis released overnight has highlighted that after the run-up in the gold price, at the same time as the value of US Treasuries fell, gold was the single largest asset held for foreign reserves. Oil prices are up another $2 at just under $93.50 a barrel, while the international Brent price is up to $96 a barrel. Hormuz remains shut. And the Kiwi dollar is lower from yesterday at this time at 59.2 US cents, down 30 basis points. Against the Aussie, we're down 40 basis points at 82.5 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're down 10 basis points at 51 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just over 62.7, which is down 20 basis points. And the Bitcoin price starts today at just on $67,464 and down a sharp 5.9% from yesterday, and falling. Crypto funds are getting excess redemptions at present. Volatility of the past 24 hours has been high at just under plus or minus 3.5%. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.